Hello, everybody. Okay, so since yesterday, this morning, I was able to set up a rule tile. Got tired of creating these roads and all the surrounding blocks. So what you do after you have it all set up correctly, you draw it, and then as soon as I draw the next one around, it figures out, hey, this should be an edge, right? And then as you make it bigger, it expands out to what it needs to be. So it makes drawing these roads in this form, at least, very, very easy to do. I can do some weird shapes, and it just figures out what it needs to be. Pretty cool. So that's going to speed this up quite a bit. I've only done this specific road type, so there's still some work to do. Also, since last time I did rule tiles in Unity, they've added the ability to say this is a random type. So this sideways one, for example, if I can get one of those going. There. It's randomly picking those on its own, so I don't have to come back in and make some variations of it later. It's automatically handled for us. Kinda nice. So let's get rid of this because this is all just where I was testing. And then we'll get into what I've got set up down here in the town. I did make some more changes to town in a little bit. Clean you up. Wish there was a way you could just box select and delete things, but whatever. So much better to, like, just the way it dynamically builds itself. Okay, that was our original starting area, right? This is the new area we're working on, and let's make this a little bigger. See, I've added, another building over here, made a little path off to it, set up a farm area up here to give it some variety to this, right? Not all exactly the same. Put a fence around this house with an open gate you can walk through. Started working on more of like a rural road, less traveled road, whatever. Set up this kind of like a park area, which is kind of what I was doing with all this down here. I'm debating whether this road should be here at all. This might be the bottom of the map. I don't know. Partially because I'm not sure what all houses and buildings we need in here. This one I set up as a brewery. I think this one over here, yeah, I set this one up as like the forge or the blacksmith house, right? So I'm not sure how many houses we need in this village, right? I think it needs more than this to visually look appealing. But at the same time, I don't want to put too many in and like make it feel like, oh, I can only go in 3 of the houses out of the 300 that are here. Those type of things. So this area over here, I probably extended it too far, but I wanted to make it so that there's a physical barrier you can't walk through, right? So this is going to be on the collision layer, where the player cannot walk through that. And I think other than some decorative stuff and setting up some pallets and things like that, that's basically what I did off camera. So I think we need more houses. I also am interested in getting set up to be able to do the interiors, right? Because that'll help me see how hard they are to build, and then I can get a gauge for how many interiors I can actually make. And it's something too where you know, I can make this house. I think last night when I built this, I made it so that it had a door here that you wouldn't go through. Changed my mind, took that off, and boom, it's back into a regular one. So if we want, we could start this off with, you know, the hero's house, maybe a blacksmith, and I don't know, a place to get health or something. I don't know what, like a few houses is what I'm getting at that you can actually go into, and then the rest could be locked. And then as I come up with more ideas of additional quests or objectives you need to meet in the overall game, then you go in. Hey, Enderman! It has been a while. I took way too long of a break from streaming, and I'm on to other things now too, right? So it's okay. I'm back. Have a good reason to be streaming now. I want to make a game. How have you been? Start building another house here while you're typing or whatever. Right. I mean, it went okay. Like, it wasn't a bad thing. Supposed to be really cool. I've been pretty good. Pretty good. It was nice to have some time off for the holidays, right? Could make a longer house too, couldn't we? Try that. Oops. Kinda looks a little stupid though. It would make a good barn. Yeah, you're talking about the one where I was doing the mod, right? Sure. Know what you're talking about. No, that needs to be up one, doesn't it? The whole thing does. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. The mod's still there. I've not given up on it. I just need to do some other things for a while. Okay, a long while. It's been a long time. So this is where I can go to that rule tiles now. Say this. I did that. Oh. Yeah, I never really made it to beta even. Like, if you look it up, it's considered alpha or something silly. It's the same state as what it was last time. I've worked on it personally outside of what's on CurseForge, but that's never been released. I'm already seeing one limitation to this. I can't do two side by side, can I? Oh yeah, that worked. There we go. Then I go back to towns. Go to top deco. It's first. This. Did you see any of the tier 2 stuff we were working on in the mod? Like the continuous miner and stuff? I bet you did. I think you were there towards the end. In my offline copy that no one else has but me, that is now working. It needs some like visual tweaks, which is why I stopped. The visual tweaks just drain me after a while. Making it animated right and just lined up just perfect and tweaking the numbers and just annoying. It's not fun work, it's just busy work. Let's see, this needs to be top deco. Town still needs a lot more. It also needs roads on the south side, like on the bottom side, or houses on the bottom side. I'm just not sure how to go about doing that without making them completely blocked off, which is possible. It's just, do I really want one like that? Like, I could take this and paint it, say, here, and then take sorry about that, my dad phoned. Oh. I don't know why I read that as something else when I read that. At first I took it as your phone died, and then I'm like, wait, it says dad. Did your dad die? What? That is not even close to what you said. I'm glad your dad's doing just fine. And is able to call you. Man. So we can make a house like this. So that's like the back of the house, right? That needs to be undone. I need to have it on collision. I guess I can make collision too. There we go. Now let's try this. Let's put that on top deco. There. Yeah, that looks cool. Put a little chimney on it. That works for me, and then I don't even need to bother with the ground or anything because the house is there in the way. You can't. I was gonna make a road there, but it doesn't make a difference. Yeah. So Fiery's got a job that's on second shift, so I don't see him as much. But yeah, we're still in contact. Like this time of night, I'm assuming it doesn't work. That's what where he was months ago when when he was on all the time with me. I disappeared from our Discord for about a month myself. That's rare for me. I'm normally on our Discord every single day. Okay, so that could... Let's put a window there. I think it needs that. 2 windows? Let's do 2 windows. Yeah, and I'm not using that Discord for streaming. I've actually got a different Discord I'm using for streaming stuff now. There's probably a link down below in Twitch if I did it right long ago when I was streaming every night. Last. There for a while, I was streaming every single night. For months. And then I just stopped out of nowhere. Hey, I got a Discord thing on my Nightbot. I forgot I had that. We'll see if you show up in a bit, I guess. Which one it is, I don't know which link that goes to. Okay, so here's that one. Yep, there you are. Oh, your name is so different. It makes it hard to keep track of people when they're different names everywhere. I guess Enderman window would be hard to get a hold of, probably. Anything Minecraft related is hard to get a hold of. So we want that one. That one. And I did that wrong. So we want that window, but not in the ground on that layer. So if I paint these things, I know you've probably never seen this before. If I paint these things on the wrong layer, then different things happen with those. For example, if I painted on the collision, it gives it a bounding box that you can't walk into. Okay. Let's do this too. Let's find details. That path go all the way to the door. I need to set up this as a tile, rule tile, as well to make this less tedious. There we go. There's 3 extra pixels there. Boom. Got them. And all the way, because with like we won't have that yellow line when you're in game. Okay, those are all looking good. I guess these ones I could extend out there as well. I never thought about that. Cool tiles. There we go. Let's go back to exterior towns. I don't know if it's this tile set or the other one. Different one. Extra objects. There it is. Do deco layer. Top deco. Mailboxes. Okay, and what can we put over here to fill in that area? Cooking pot? That on collision, so you can't walk into it. Welcome back. We're just adding some decorations and things around the houses here. Make them feel more real. More natural, at least. Bob Ross, is that what that is? Pixelbot, okay. Hey, I didn't draw this pixel art. I will not take credit for this palette that's on the screen right now. There will be things I will have to do myself. I don't have all the palettes available to me that I want to use. The vast majority of this I did not do. This is beyond my skill set, let's put it that way. What it doesn't have is a desert area, and I want to make a desert in this. Because I want to. I want to challenge myself, I guess. But for now, I'm doing with what I got. Did I try and put like a blanket down? Or whatever this is supposed to be? Maybe over here? Oh yeah, that'd look cool. Decoration layer like that. Do that one. The fancy one. Hey, hey, hey. I got something you don't. Oh, it didn't go through. I failed. Oh, that's why. Typed it wrong. It's not Tech WoW. It's Tech ST something something. Tech ST1 Tech WoW because I didn't understand how the emotes work when I made it. And like Twitch has to approve them, so there's a long thing to make it work. Long process. And like I think Tech WoW wasn't even available. Like it's across Twitch. They have to be unique. Bobble thump. Just hover over it. It tells you what it is. But it's still not going to work, because I think you have to be subbed to me to get that. Those are subscriber ones or whatever, because I'm not a affiliate. I only have a few emotes that I can do. So is that the same sign that we had in the other area? It is not. That's a double sign. That's cool. Yeah. So you typed it right. It's just not gonna work. Like you can click on the little smiley face in the Twitch thing, assuming you're on the web, and you'll see them in there. There's a channel emotes. Ah, that's good, man. I build them mainly so I could use them on Twitch. Like, when I go into somebody else's channel, I send this. Just to be like, say hi. It's nice when you get somebody that's a smaller channel and they don't have the ability to make their own emotes. They tend to like it.
Okay, so let's get back to this. Getting distracted. Fun, but...
Oh, I just noticed that's a different color brick than this one. I guess it makes sense that it's that color though, because if it was this color on this roof, it would blend in too much. That's a different color brick than the base even. Huh. We should steal that brick color and put it on these for different variations too. Huh. Wonder why you did that. Right, basically. That's what it's about. I guess unintentionally advertises my channel too, right? Someone's curious as to what the doofy looking guy with the hand up is. Lots of different mailbox. I might use that. So this would be top deco. Yeah, get the Bob Ross one. I'll fanfish. So I've got everything I need to make like a spooky graveyard area. I'll probably do that somewhere in the world, but I don't know that in a town's the right area for that, or even next to it, right? It doesn't seem right if... So this is going to be the starting town of the game. Things are going to happen here, and this will be where you start from. And as soon as you leave this area, there will no longer be friendly people outside. Well, say it different. Hey, Detail. Lee. Thank you for the raid. Hello. I don't believe I've seen your channel before. What is it you do? Are you into development too? Because I will subscribe to you or follow you on. I'm always looking for people to watch that are fellow developers. So here, let me show you Enderman. Actually, let's just start it up. So let's save what I got going, go to the other scene. Main menu. Play. Crystal programming language, okay. I don't think I've heard that one before. Oh, let's see. Maximize this so we can actually see it. So I can walk around, my little enemy here. Walking around. Ignore the gameplay mechanics for now. He's kind of stupid still. Working on that. Got a little dueling match. He does take damage if we hit him right. He has an animation at least. I can hit him. Or it's bugged out apparently. But he has a little like kickback animation that'll do. So those type of guys and other variations of them. I've got a system where I can use it to build other characters, like their appearances. So let me show you these prefabbed ones. Let's go back to him. Drop like in the barbarian or a blacksmith. So I can have quite a variety of characters, right? Take a guy. And they're completely HMU after you done it. Yeah. Nice variety. But like this guy, the knight, for example. I guess there's a little mini knight. If I unlock my inspector, I can go down to here and his headwear. Pick that. It shows me all the different variations of headwear. So he's got his little horny helmet on right now. If we do this one instead, that's simple to change him out and make him look different, have variations. You know, maybe the first helmet we had on, maybe he'll have a spear. The this helmet, maybe he'll have a sword. Maybe we'll put this on the head of the bowman, things like that. And those things that I specifically just said apply because we have all those. Yeah, horny helmet. Sling weapon, so all the weapons, swords, and of course I can make variations of these too if I wanted to, right? So maybe this is the power sword for the character. Well, I could build a third one that looks completely different from that. A mace. I don't know, maybe like a wizard staff or an axe. Lots of capabilities. Let's get rid of all these guys. My scene. There we go. So if you remember, Enderman, I wasn't very good at the art. I took care of that with this. I can focus on the programming instead, and someone else will make it look good. Oh, let's see. I think I need to set up the tile palette. I've got one for the house's exterior. I need to do the interior one. And we can start working on some interiors on a different level. That'll help me get a feel for what layouts I need to do these in. This is Dan something. Can't remember his last name. But it's an asset on the Unity Asset Store. Several assets on the Unity Asset Store. I like them. Yep. Thanks for reminding me. And that's the fiddly stuff I hate, right? I'll debug something. I can figure that out. But making it look the way I have in my mind is hard for me to do. Thank you for stopping in, by the way, Enderman. This has been fun tonight. It's good to have somebody that I know come back and talk and interact. Let's get this up here. We're going to create a whole new palette for this. Interior houses. What do I call the other one? Tiered towns. Town. Great. And we're gonna put this. Oh, maps. So, Deedlee, what is Crystal programming language used for? Like, you're not talking Crystal reports, right? That's old school. Palettes. Yep, interior. Select folder. And we want basically all of these. 128 point clamp. Do it. Boom. Find that same location. Okay, so come down here. Got windows in every direction. That's cool. Like doorways in every direction. Type of fancy looking railing, maybe. Other types of railing. Bookshelves. Interesting. We could use that as part of the story potentially. Find a book kind of thing. Those are cut across two different sides, but whatever. Fireplace. Top of the fireplace. Armor stand. Do we get armor off of something like that later in the game? I already thought we could use this for... Crystal programming language equal crystal programming speech. What are those? Are those? I don't know what those are. I have to just place some of these down. So let's get a new scene going. This will be like interior house X, right? So scenes. Great. Scene. What's the name of this one? So house 1. And the interior of that house then. We're gonna need a door. Assume it's a door. Oh, we don't have any. I guess I have to level up first. Let's save this. And actually, let's just go back to the other one. No, we don't want to do that. We want to start from scratch. So let's create 2D tile mount. Call this one ground layer. Create another one. One will be deco. And another one. So by doing them in layers like this, you can build things up on top of each other. You can do the ground, which will cover the entire area, the entire square of that tile. And then, say the deco layer, you put like a pot that covers just the center part of that. And the two stack on top of each other, and you can see the ground around the pot. If you did them all in one, you could just replace, you can only have one tile per layer, basically. And this other one, this collision layer, we're going to set it up with a collision sprite. We're our collision tile map. Collision collider 2D. There we go. And use composite, and we need to add composite collider 2D, and that automatically adds the rigid body. So anything on this layer, you'll be able to walk up to, but not through. What? Is that geometry type? Goodness. Read continuous, start awake, interpolate. Outline geometry is composed of edges that will not preserve the original collider center of gravity. That's fine. It's attached to a dynamic rigid strategy. We need to explicitly set these if required. Okay. Let's just start drawing out the house then. So this will be our front door. And we're going to need to extend that wall then, right? To a corner. We can add some funky supports wherever we'd like. Oh, those need to be there too. Or we could do that support instead. Cheat it out a little bit. Let's shoot, can't do it that way. Nope, needs to be there. And then this side over here. Let's save this, and let's go back and take a look at the other house shape. No, I already know the shape. We're good. It's like L-shaped, right? So it goes back a little ways, and there's a side off, and then it goes back a little bit more. So let's try and do that layout with this. Where's the flooring at? Carpet. There's flooring. You kind of ugly when you tiled like that. That's just a solid color. Not happy with this flooring options. But we do have that deco layer we can do things on. And dang it, I did those all on the wrong layer, didn't I? The doors and everything. Gotta get them on the collision layer. There we go. That won't even look right. ground. Let's save this. Let's go to the project example for the interiors and take a look at it, see if we can get some inspiration from it. Okay, so that is the flooring. I was right. Oh, that looks nice. The border around it. Okay, okay, I get it now. Gotcha. I see what he's going for. And these do look better as just randomly placed ones. And the way this guy does this stuff is like completely different from how I do it. Doesn't use the tile map system at all. Oh, he's got light coming through the windows. Nice effect. Oh, there's like a bar. Okay. Good for an inspiration. Go back to the main scene for the house one. Put like a support beam there. Collision. Go. And we need a corner that'll set up going this way. It doesn't really have a thing set up to do that, does it? It'd be fine going that direction. Oh. They're right in front of you. There we go. Go. Putting some windows in. Deco gets the light a little. Okay. So the problem right now I'm having is I can't see that. So we need to get the sorting layer, or the order of the layers out. What's that? 0 first. 2. 3. Now you can see it. Back to ground. So we extend this just here more. There. Just making sure that that tile goes all the way down to the bottom. I couldn't quite tell. If it didn't, I needed to add something to it. And cut that out far enough. And this is a corner that would be like this. Need to set up a rule tile for this so I don't have to flip back and forth between these as much. Just takes some time to do. Okay, put another window over on this side. We won't put light coming in, I don't think. We're trying to get some light coming from this direction. I don't think he has the shadows in this palette. Something on the wall. All this deco so it goes on top. Ah, so we need top deco. So that's one of the problems, like where you kind of almost need multiple layers to deal with, and this is how I've been dealing with it. So we got a decoration of things that are on the floor, and then another one for things that are on the walls or go over top of the walls. This was 3, make this one 4. So okay, gotta go to top deco down here now. Are these supposed to... Those almost look like bookshelves to me, but I still haven't figured out what they're supposed to be. Unless they're stairs of some type. Yeah, they're stairs. Sushi, ooh. Okay. So, our new thing we tried food-wise tonight was sous vide. This is a method of cooking. Turned out okay. Wasn't as impressed as I expected to be, but I think we didn't use it quite right, so we have some learning to do on how to use it. Let's like make this the dining area, I guess. We'll put that was on deco. Did I just say ooh? No. It was eh. I just had high expectations of it, so. But when it comes to needs to be no more, doesn't there? Draw it this way. There we go, and then we'll put some chairs around it. We'll have to do that on top deco, so there's another reason to have multiple decoration layers. In order to accomplish it all, you sometimes need a couple layers. Those chairs look stupid like that. Keep them stupid though. Okay. Gonna need a fireplace of some type, right? Try this with just deco. Nope, he's top deco. The wall. And this should be the bottom of the fireplace. Okay. Put a little bit of wood beside it. Assuming that's what that's for. A nice clock on the wall. Oh, we need a third decoration layer to put that on top of the table. Or would we? No, we wouldn't. We could paint this on... If we do it in the center, we can just put it on decoration. It doesn't matter that the rug's not underneath it. And then put this on top. That works. Put like a hutch over in the corner. Excuse me. Deco. So let's put this area in this. On ground. This will be decorations. Dang it. It's gonna blow out our window. We can fix that. Works. So this one, and we'll just put it on top deco. So there are 3 sprites right in that one spot: flooring, the edging of the flooring, and the window. Window light, we'll call it. Then what we can do too is, because these are different objects over here, we can say Unity, turn this one off. That's all the stuff that's got collisions on it. Okay, something else is down here. Turn all these off, I guess. Okay, so that was on ground, these walls down here. Let's make sure they're on collision as well. They are. Except for the door. Don't want the door to be on collision because you want to be able to walk in and out of it.
It's like I know what I'm doing somewhat, not really.
Up I go. That one we will put this on. What's my PC specs? They're in my channel stuff down below. But it's a 6-core CPU, I forget the exact spec on the model number, whatever. 1080 Ti and 32 gigs of RAM. Pretty old motherboard though, because I've just had the PC that long. Let's make the kitchen area kind of stone, I guess. Round. Yeah, that looks. Like, I know it's not kitchen, but cooking. See, the fireplace is cooking there, right? Stove, right? Stove. There are, however, food on the wall. Trying to spruce it up a little bit, make it look more lively because it's pretty open right now. Needs something. Yeah, well, the 1080 Ti came when my wife got a PC. I needed to buy a gaming graphics card, and I couldn't talk myself into buying one that was the same as what I have or worse than what I have, because why? When I could just buy one that's an upgrade for my PC and give her the one I had, which was still a 1070. It wasn't slow by any means, right? Maybe that makes me a bad husband. GT 710. Well, just, yeah, you're gonna see a huge difference in performance then. If you're going to a 1060. My son has a 1060, 6GB, and he's got him a VR headset for Christmas. It's a Windows mixed reality one, so it wasn't super expensive or anything, but he can play VR just fine with a 1060. He hasn't told me it's slow on anything. This wall needs something. Let's just make it a raised area or something. Oh, you dropping again the signal? Let's see how this looks. And it's a little raised up area there. I don't know why it would be, but we can pretend. It's a actually, hold on. Oh, Discord, why you do this? i7 3770. So his PC is probably the only PC we have in the house that's not one that I custom built myself. It was a Dell PC. And then we've taken it and upgraded it since. Assuming that's like steps down? Kinda looks like it, but where's the other side? Oh. And that's supposed to be there. There we go. We're making it here, like, at least that this whole area is like lower. Oh, stream's buffering? Yeah, it's not showing me I'm dropping frames or anything. Probably on your cell phone. Yeah, I can never do that. I can never stream somebody's while on the cell phone because my data plan is not that good. Giving it some variety here. But this one doesn't have anything like that. It's variety. Oh well. It does. This area is all barren. Oh, he has no place to sleep. This poor man. One bar and a black screen. Ouch. One bar and a black screen, he says, right before he says, I'm back. Nice. 13. You know what? Edit. Select these two and move them over here because that's just silly. Now select this. Move this over here. Okay. There's way too many PCs in this house. Our electric bill's probably way higher than it should be for a normal house. I've got a PC for home, a PC for work, which is a laptop, and a server that is on 24/7. That's just in this room. Those are the PC and the server on 24/7. The work one's on whenever I'm working. I've got another box back there that's a NAS. Son's PC and the wife's PC. So yeah. I've shut all the vents off. When it gets to winter, I shut the vents off in my office here. It stays warm enough. Like right now it's 67 in here. And I have no vents going on here, and I'm half underground. This is like a... I don't know. Here up is above ground. From here down is below ground. This room is half underground. So it's constantly cooled by the ground. Too. When we didn't have this house, when I was in a different house, I was in a small garage and in the sunroom. That was brutal. I had a window air conditioning running 24/7 just about in there. Yeah, I work in IT, so I need stuff that's good to do my job. I used to be an independent contractor. Oh, I've already got one of those over there. This pack's good. It just needs something that's like rotated 90 degrees so I can get it on this wall or this wall. -3 to 10. I hope that's Celsius and not Fahrenheit. It's that cold. It's brutal. One to -10. Okay. Make that be a front. That I told you so. This goes on the end. Oh, dang it. There. So like they walk around the back of it there. And then this. Gosh, which one goes there? This one. -10. It's 14 Fahrenheit, yeah. That's really cool, dude. Is that like Alaska? Well, if you're in Fahrenheit or in Celsius, it's probably not Alaska, right? You're in Canada, I'm gonna guess then. That, or it's very late at night for you. And if you don't understand, that's perfectly cool. Don't tell the creepy guy on the internet your address. Oh shoot. Let's put that on deco so we can put stuff on top of it. It takes out the wall piece though, doesn't it? We'll leave that one top deco. We'll do some tricks here. This piece. This piece. Dang it, the top deco's messing it up. I can't see what it's actually looking like. Yeah. I thought. Back to deco. Okay, now we come down to the food and stuff and put food on here on top deco. Eh. The average temperature in Canada is -28 where I live, equivalent to -14 Fahrenheit. Yep. That sounds like that might be off in that calculation. That or those like -30 in Fahrenheit and Celsius is the same. They're the same. It's either -30 or -40. The two scales like line up there. I know that because I was at a location and the wind chill was that, and I was like, oh, what's this for my friends over in Europe? And it was the same number when I looked it up. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I can add to this at this point. Oh, Wikipedia calculation? Let me look it up. -30 C to F. It's 22, so it must be 40 then. Yep, -40 Celsius is -40 Fahrenheit. It's like the only point in the two scales where they lined up. That doesn't look like it's connected, so we need to go top deco there, but that's still not quite right. Needs like a half piece or something. That's what that's about. Where is the other equivalent piece of that? Right there. How's that look for a house? Still pretty barren, right? Maybe I made it too big. Maybe I need to shrink the whole thing down so that the furniture and everything takes up more of the space. Doesn't look too bad though. I'm saving some of these things like this for another layout, really. Because there'll be specialty items in those areas. It doesn't make sense just to have a flower pot sitting in the middle of the room. Maybe a bar stool? Paper. This confirms that having a room long this way might be good. Because there's nothing that goes on these side walls. It's a good exercise, though. Alright, gonna go to sleep for the rest of the trip since I gotta get up at 5. See you, yeah, see you, man. Thanks for hanging out again. Cool. I'm gonna try and stream more often again, so we'll see how it goes. Try stream every day, but life happens. Sometimes I can't. Add carpet or maybe a couple of chairs. Yeah. I don't... Oh, wait. I'm just limiting myself to this. I've got this whole palette of stuff, too. And the other stuff, too. So, yeah, I should be able to find something here, right? That's not the best one for it, but the exteriors, I think, has got some different items and foods and stuff. Carpet in the middle of the room? Yeah, that's why I want here. This one's got the carpet. Or like a rug again. Maybe a fish tank or something? Well, that would involve me being able to do art. I don't have a fish tank asset yet. This rug will help. You're right on that. Rug will be good. Okay. Do like a purple one too, but red one down in here. Echo. I did. Like a long rug running down the middle. That helps. Oh my gosh, the stairs are not in line with the frickin' door. Seriously? That's getting fixed. What layer is it on? Collision? Change it if it is. On. Is that on top, Deco? Race. That and that. And replace those. That. Other Discord channel. Okay, that might be our house number 1. We'll need to add some things to it, of course. Need to test it out. Make sure I put things on the right layers. Like I suspect the railing. Oh, I got it on the right layer now. No, I don't. The railing's probably going to be on collision. Right, so that there's a collision box on it. Forgot. Not bad. Let's just go ahead and do it now. That should already be collision from the wall itself. What's this piece? Alright, now you can't walk into those sections. They'll have bounding boxes on them. Or more precisely, your geometry. Goes with the sprite. Okay. I'll put a couple other things on this layer, just so you can't walk through them. There we go. Might have to do the bar in the collision layer too, huh? Why didn't I think of that before? That one down here. There we go. Not that the barrels really matter. Leave the chairs as is, you can walk through them. Can't do that top part, but I can do the bottom part. Can't walk into the wall anyway. Do the fireplace bottom. Okay, and then, you know, we can put a character in here, right? We can make this their house kind of thing. But yeah, I think that's probably good for tonight. I need to get the kids off the bed, and we'll come back tomorrow. So, bye. Take 6 and a half.